All right, so having your compass out and straight edge. The directions are construct a line that bisects. Stop right there. This is good review for tomorrow's unit test. What's bisects mean? It's a line that's going to cut AB in half, but here's my requirement. It's got to go through X. Okay, it's got to go through X. So we have a construction where you open up your compass more than half the length, but that'll only get me that. What's the problem with that line? What's my problem with that line right there? Doesn't go through where? Doesn't go through X. Everyone agree? Does not go through X. But though, it does go through the what of AB? The midpoint, which I need. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'll find the midpoint using this construction, take my straight edge and line up what 2 points now? X and the midpoint. So everybody go ahead right now. Good practice for tomorrow. Get your compass out. Do the perpendicular bisector for AB. Not my final construction here, but just the perpendicular bisector for AB. So you take out your compass, put it on point A, open it up more than halfway. Make a decent size arc, keep it the same opening. And I'm going quick now because we've done this multiple times. And then make a second arc so that intersects your first one in 2 spots. Come on, come on. Line up your straight edge. And again, that is a perpendicular bisector, remember. It's perpendicular to AB and bisecting it, but my direction said it must go through X. So what I'm going to do, line up my straight edge with X and the midpoint. And draw it through. So that pink line is what I'm looking for here. But your diagram and my diagram show me nothing that it's getting bisected. What else has to go on here to show it's getting bisected? Just yell it out here, review day. Got to have hash marks on there, yep. I don't care how many, but got to have them on. Everybody good? Questions there? Okay, let me get to the 2 I did not get to. And I don't know if you looked them up because you needed one of them for the homework over the weekend. How to make a perpendicular line. How to make a perpendicular line. And it's got to go through P. Anybody want to try to explain to me why this construction probably isn't going to cut it here? Opening up my compass more than halfway, flipping it around. Why this right here won't cut it for what I'm asking here? It's probably not going to go through P. It'll be perpendicular, but it won't go through P. Everyone agree? All right, so this construction right here isn't everything all the time. All right, can't use it every time. So I got to show you a new one. Everyone ready? How to make a perpendicular line through any point. Put your compass point on P. Put your compass point on P. Whatever point I got to draw it through, put your compass point on P. And now you have to play around with your compass opening. What I need from you right now is an arc that intersects AB in 2 spots. So play around with your compass opening. I need an arc that intersects AB in 2 spots. Now, some of you, hey, everybody just take a quick peek up at mine. I'm going to do this on purpose. I may get it in 1 spot, and then I go around and it doesn't hit here. Everyone see that? That's okay. What can I just do to my line segment? Extend it. Remember, lines go on forever, so extend it if that's happening to you. Extend your line segment a little further so you do have 2 points of intersection. Not a big deal. Make it intersect in 2 spots. Once you have 2 spots, go ahead, open it up a little wider now, just a slight bit. After you make that first arc mark, those happy face there, open it up a little wider. How many points of intersection do I have? 2. Put your compass point on one of them. Put your compass point on one of them and make a second arc below the first one there. They don't have to intersect. They do not have to intersect. Just putting a second one below it. How many points of intersection do you have? 2. I have it on one of them. Now put it on the other one. Travel over. Go ahead, put it on the other one and make those 2 intersect at the bottom. And then hopefully they intersect right below P in this case. All right, when you line up your straight edge, it should be right below P. Pretty good. And finally, how do you show somebody it's perpendicular? Whoa, not hash marks. Right angle symbol. Is AB getting bisected? No, do not put hash marks. It is not getting cut in half. So everybody there, all right, with the happy face there, happy frown, depending on where the point is. Questions? Now, the last one, it's nothing new at all. What happens if I put point P on the line I'm trying to make it perpendicular to? My answer, absolutely nothing. Those steps I just showed you are going to apply if the point's on the line. So where should I put my compass point then? Where am I putting my compass point now? On P. But now you have a decision to make. You can go above or you can go below. Happy or frown, I don't care. All right, make it intersect that line in 2 spots. Make it intersect in 2 spots. So you can either go above the line or below the line. Will not affect it at all. Above or below. Open up your compass slightly wider after that first step. And then now you go where? One of the points of intersection. Make an arc. Keep the compass the same opening. Go to the other point of intersection. Make another one. Hopefully it lines up above or below P. And there is how, oh, missing something on mine, right? Show me it's perpendicular. All right, so how to make a perpendicular line. Questions there? All right, let's turn our attention to the homework now, please. Let's turn our attention to the homework. So let's see if I can answer any questions about the homework. Guys, I put 1 construction on the test tomorrow, 1. And it is one that we have already done. All right, I put 1 on there. I am not going to tell you which one. All right, it's up to you to practice all the different constructions or look online at the videos I showed you that are posted on that separate YouTube channel. All right, I'll go anywhere you want here. I'll talk about, I don't know if we'll have time to do everything here, but we can at least talk about it. Vincent, number 4, everybody. Okay, 135-degree angle. Good question. I said, hint, combined constructions. All right, so and I completely understand if you guys didn't get this one because I hadn't shown you the perpendicular line one yet. Okay, everybody ready? So let's talk about what type of degree measures you can construct using your compass. I showed you on Friday how to make an equilateral triangle. Everyone, yes, we showed you that. What was each angle measure there? 60. Okay. Let's see. Can I do what's 135 minus 60? 135 minus 60? 75? I don't know how to make a 75-degree angle, so that's not going to work with the 60. But what did we do with that 60-degree angle? We cut it in half, right? I showed you how to use your compass to cut it in half, and then what did the 60 become? A 30. All right, what's 135 minus 30? 105. I don't know how to make a 105-degree angle. Darn it! All right, so that's not going to work. What other degree measure do you now know how to make? A 90-degree angle. Everyone stay with me. It's 135 minus 90. Do you know how to make a 45 if you know how to make a 90? How do I get from the 90 to the 45? Okay, so everyone, here's our plan right now. Make a 90-degree angle, cut it in half, and I'll add those two together and I'll get my 135. Everyone agree? If I take my 90-degree angle, cut it in half, that'll be 45, add the two together. That's how I get the 135. All right, everyone ready? Real quick, I'll just show you. It'll be up on the notes for today. All right, here we go. Here's my line. I could put a point off it, on it. Does it matter where I put it? Nope. You guys know how to make a 90-degree angle now, so I'll keep it off it for right now. Let me get my compass. I'll go through this quick. This is going to be the same construction I just showed you. Okay, here we go. Whoop. There we go. Open it up a little wider. Go to each point of intersection. Whoop. Come on, you're better than this. Just draw. There we go. Go over the other point of intersection. I just botched that one. We're good. Get the old straight edge out. Perfect. Decent. Okay, so what did I just create here? On both sides, everyone agrees I created 90-degree angles on both sides. Perfect. What do I have to add to that 90-degree angle? A 135. So pick an angle and cut it in half. This is good review going into tomorrow. Friday, I showed you how to cut an angle in half. I place it on the vertex, the compass on the vertex, and make an arc that goes through both rays of the angle you're cutting in half. So I'll do this all in gray. Okay, here we go. So right through both rays. And then where do I go? Anybody remember? One point of intersection. This is almost like the fireworks. Make an arc, go to the other point of intersection. Make an arc. A lot of arcs. Leave them on your page. That's how I'm going to grade them tomorrow. Leave them on your page. Put that one in orange. All right, does anybody see right now? Because I don't need to do anything else. Do you see a 135-degree angle here? What's this angle? 90. I just cut this one in half, so this is, there you go. There's 45. There's my 90. And answering the problem, highlighted in yellow. There's a 135-degree angle for you. All right. Could that be something I ask tomorrow? Absolutely. How to make a 30, I may say construct a 30-degree angle, equilateral triangle, perpendicular line, bisect a line. It could be a lot of different things tomorrow. There's only one though. Yes. Number 5, which was the right triangle. Okay, now that we know how to do, now that we know how to make perpendicular lines, angle C has got to be a right angle, right? So I need a right angle at C. So what type of line's got to go through C? A perpendicular line. But here's the problem, and I think you can help me fix it. When I put my compass point on C to make that arc that intersects twice, it's not going to work. What do you suggest I do to this ray? Extend it, make it longer, and now I can put my compass point on C, make a happy or a frown, open it up a little wider, 2 more arcs, draw in a perpendicular line that at least ensures you'll have a right angle, and then the triangle can finish anywhere. It doesn't matter what it's going to be. All right, the hypotenuse can go anywhere. Okay, so you just have to extend your ray a little longer, put your compass point on C, make a frown or a smile, 2 more arcs above or below, draw through your perpendicular line, and then your hypotenuse can really go from anywhere, just as long as you got that right angle there. Anything else here? Going? Questions, comments? Okay. Let's talk about tomorrow then. Okay, let's talk about tomorrow's test because I know some of you are looking for redemption, right? All right, from the quiz. Okay, so let's talk about the test real quick. Day before a test, I always take this day to review with you, tell you what to look for, topics, how many questions, how many points, and where to go in your packet or textbook for review problems. All right, so if you guys go to page 35, did I get that right? 34, excuse me, page 34, page behind. If you go to page 34 of your packet, I will always provide you with as many review questions as I can. And if you take a look through here, I have provided you plentiful review questions. Okay. In fact, 16 review questions here I'm looking at. Plus, please go to page 39. Please go to page 39. Because I realize in an honors level class, you guys want as much review as humanly possible, and I respect that. I admire that. So if after you're done with those 16 questions in the packet, you're like, I need more, just to make sure I'm to be on the safe side. Everyone see the textbook questions I suggest you try right out of the book. Okay. Where can I get the answers for all of these? One way is I posted the answer key on Aspen, but probably the more convenient way is turn the page again. There's all the answers to the packet work and to the book work. All right. If you'd rather not flip back and forth and rather just check the screen, I post them on Aspen too. All right. What to expect for tomorrow? 17 questions. It'll be 45 points. I'm going to know your formulas. Let's go over them right now. What formulas am I talking about that some of us forgot to be responsible for the quiz? One formula. Distance formula tomorrow. D equals what goes inside. First of all, there's a darn square root. Some of us forget that. There's a square root here, and be ready to simplify it at the end. What's inside the square root? X1, X2. Again, the order doesn't matter. Just make sure they're not squared. Square the whole thing. Plus. Perfect. Again, I can't stress this enough. When you are done squaring, what's inside the parenthesis? What type of number should you always come out with? A positive number. This should never be a -5 or any type of negative number at the end. Okay? Always a positive number. Other formula probably I'm going to have to test you on. Midpoint formula. And what's the midpoint formula say? Add your x's, divide by 2, and add your y's, divide by 2. All right. And I told you already, one construction. Anything's fair game. Anything's fair game. But we have done it already. We have done it. Like it's literally in your notes somewhere. We have done it. Okay. I'll open it up to you before I let you start going on your own. Yes. Like a vocabulary? No. But, I may have a question where, let's see. Similar to your quiz where I say name 2 line segments that are coplanar. Am I asking you to define coplanar? No, but if you don't know what it is, it's going to be hard to know how to do the question. So, okay. Is there anything topic-wise, question-wise? Because usually what I do now is, sometimes we'll play win random stuff, but that's not the time for it today. You guys need to get ready and prepared for this test coming up. Is there anything I can answer for you guys before I let you go on your own? Usually how I do it is you can move around. You can work with whoever you'd like, but it's got to be all hardcore math, all right, before the end of the period. Don't worry about it. That's coming up here in a couple seconds. I just want to make sure this is all out of the way. Yes. Okay, now let's get more specific with me, because make a triangle or make an equilateral triangle, because there's two different ways we've done it. Because here's what you guys will be responsible for. Make a triangle given two sides and an angle, or make an equilateral triangle. You should know how to do both going into tomorrow, because that's what we did on Friday. So make a triangle if I give you two segments at an angle, or make a triangle, an equilateral triangle, if I give you one of the side lengths. Two segments at an angle. Okay, so let's say it's got to be that segment, and that angle, your triangle. Okay, so the first thing I do always is make I'll probably provide one if I have this construction on there. Get a ray going, copy one of the line segments up there. If I can get my compass back. Okay. So I copy one of the line segments. Does not matter if it's the longest or the shortest, doesn't matter. Come on over here. Copy that sucker right onto there. Okay. Then I go to the angle now and copy the angle. What's the word I'm looking for? No. That's I'm going to know. I don't want to say requirement for you guys, but that's a task you guys may have to accomplish tomorrow. Okay, I come over here, make that same arc. Anybody remember where my compass goes now to copy that angle? 2 points of intersection. And now where's my compass go? Not back to the end point. Right there. So all I'm doing is copying an angle right onto the ray. I get my straight edge out and I make the other ray here. And then I have one more segment to copy, but I am not going to copy it onto the original ray because I already copied one of the sides there already. But where do I have room to copy this one onto? I don't want to copy it onto the original ray, the ray I just made with the angle. All right, so I have this point, I have this point, I have this point. Two sides are these two. That angle is congruent to that one. And how do I make the third side? Connect those points of intersection. Okay, so now I have a triangle where these two sides match these two, and this angle is congruent to that one. Anything else we want to review here? Going? I'm hoping you guys will be ready to go for tomorrow. You guys that maybe, in your eyes,